over 150 funds who were allocated shares in UzNIF are now shareholders in 13 of Uzbekistan's leading state-owned enterprises. And they will participate in those companies' governance, in oversight of those companies. They will demand that those companies operate as commercially viable entities.
More than $2.8 billion in investor demand, nearly $700 million raised, and a dual listing in London and Tashkent. At the center of the transaction is UzNIF, a fund bringing together stakes in 13 state-owned companies across sectors including energy, telecommunications, transport and banking.
And the IPO of UzNIF is a case in point. It brings together some of the country's most important companies, whilst offering international investors an opportunity to participate in Uzbekistan's growth journey through a single portfolio managed by a leading international asset manager.
Officials and investors say the listing is intended to strengthen corporate governance and prepare more state-linked companies for future public offerings.
This IPO is not just about raising capital. It is about building trust in a new generation of Uzbek institutions.
Franklin Templeton is honored to partner with the government of Uzbekistan in promoting good governance across state-owned enterprises, building strong and sustainable businesses that underpin Uzbekistan's economy.
Governance reforms are expected to play a central role in that process.
The fund is designed to introduce best-in-class international corporate governance standards to state-linked companies, paving the way for future private sector participation and further corporate listings.
The main goal wasn't necessarily the money. I think the issue is to improve the governance of the corporations that is owned by the state. Public listing requires a lot of regulation, transparency, governance practices so that the state cannot interfere in the day-to-day running of the company.
The IPO is also being seen as an important moment for Uzbekistan's capital market itself. A larger and more active stock market can provide companies with new ways to raise capital and investors with more opportunities to participate in economic growth.
Это важный сигнал для того, чтобы мы этим подтвердили, что наши рынок капитала готовы к глобальным интеграциям, глобальным рынкам, как в том числе London Stock Exchange. Помимо этого мы сейчас направление берем в сторону Гонконга. Гонконгская фондовая биржа тоже заинтересована к интеграции. Это что означает? Означает то, что рынок капитала уже созрел к глобальной интеграции.
We are confident that it will be the just beginning. And there will be more and more investment that's coming, more and more IPOs coming to the capital markets.
The IPO was also opened to retail investors. Around 4,700 people submitted applications during the domestic offering, many entering the stock market for the first time.
If broader public would have ownership of state-owned corporations, it would increase sort of pressure on its board and its management to run the companies well.
Investors from across the globe have chosen to believe in Uzbekistan's future. The confidence reflects the government's commitment to reforms and opening the economy to the world.
With a population approaching 40 million and economic growth of 7.7% last year, according to the World Bank, the country has increasingly attracted the attention of frontier market investors.
Uzbekistan is on equity market investors' minds globally. We're at the top of the queue for frontier markets. For sure, this will be a trigger for more, for sure. We have a pipeline of 6-7 more IPOs coming in the next few years.
For decades, many of Uzbekistan's leading companies operated within the orbit of the state. Today, they are increasingly connected to investors, capital markets, and public shareholders. The transaction has opened a new chapter for the country's capital market. The question now is whether stronger governance, new listings, and broader participation will follow.